It's been on my mind for a while now to make a video about how to wait. You know that feeling when you're waiting in the room at a dentist's office? You've checked in, made your presence known, have been given a number, and now you're just sitting there waiting your turn? How does that translate into real life? When you've applied and are waiting for a job to come through, or have applied, are waiting for an admission letter, or you've opened up yourself up, or have gone on all the dates and you're waiting for the love you've been praying for, or you've been ill and you're waiting for healing. How do you navigate that? I remember going through a season of waiting myself, one that tested my patience and faith. I realized that there's something powerful about reflecting on that waiting season, even after it's passed. Hopefully, my experience can help somebody else. In those seasons of my life, one thing that's made a huge difference is being honest about how I feel. Back in my senior year of college, I spoke with a counselor about my career plans, and she told me, what you want to do is going to take a few years, and that's normal. But in my head, I had a 1-year plan. 1 year to level up. But my 1-year plan became 2, then 3, and eventually I had to come to terms with the fact that my imaginary timeline wasn't real. Even though I'd put in the blood, sweat, and tears, it wasn't time yet. I had to wait. I had to wait for the appointed time. From reading the Word, I've learned that appointed time is associated with God's perfect timing. It's not about me rushing things, it's about trusting that He knows what's best. And in that, I've also learned that God doesn't withhold good things from me. If I'm waiting, it's for my good. But let's be real, knowing that doesn't always make the waiting any easier. Sometimes it's actually very painful, but that's where contentment might come in. Another thing that's really helped me in this season of my life is learning to be content, to live where my feet are planted, as I think Alyssa Ashley said one time in a random video. Yes, I want my life to look like X, Y, and Z, but when I pause and reflect, I realize that there are so many blessings in my life right now that I once prayed for. Strengthening bonds with my friends and family, trying new hobbies. These are blessings and things I don't want to overlook. They say life happens when you stop making plans, and I actually believe that. When I think about the friends and loved ones in my life, none of them came into my world because of my perfect plan. It all happened in God's perfect timing, and when it did, they fit seamlessly into the story of my life. In a social media era with content and highlight reels, it's so important to celebrate other people's successes without letting it steal your joy. You can genuinely be happy for people who have reached new heights in their career, their love life, their family, their physical, mental health, spiritual health, whatever it may be, without turning it into a moment to pity yourself. Instead, enjoy the blessings in this season, because while you can move forward, you cannot go back. Speaking of living where your feet are planted, what in your life right now needs your attention? I'm not talking about making room for your blessings, even though that is important. I'm talking about what areas of your life have you overlooked because you've been hyper-focused on the thing you waited for. Is your room clean? How's your diet? Have you checked in with your friends today? Is there a hobby that you've been wanting to try? For me, I've discovered hobbies I love and hobbies I'll probably never try again. Like Pilates, girl, I'm not a fan of yours. I've reconnected with loved ones and taken on new opportunities. There's so much we can pour into ourselves while we wait. Lastly, I recently learned about something called prophetic thanksgiving. It's thanking God in advance for the goodness He's going to bring into your life. For me, even when I've received the things I've waited for, they've truly never filled the God-shaped hole in my life. Seek ye first the kingdom of God and His righteousness, and all these things will be added unto you. Only He can do that. So thanking Him and giving Him the praise is a way to shift my focus and trust in His plan. There's a song by Aaron and Eris, I think it is. It's called Thanks in Advance. Hopefully I'll remember to link it below, but it perfectly captures this message. To the man or woman who's waiting, I hope you receive what you've been waiting for. I hope that God gets the glory and that it's used to bless you and others. And while you wait, I hope you find peace, joy, and purpose in the season that you're in. Bye.